Goodness sakes, Candace.
We are so hungry that we thought we'd talk more about food before we have anything to eat whatsoever. So
that sounds smart. It's like, don't go grocery shopping hungry.
Right.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. Exactly right. Mm-hmm. So I'm Candace.
I'm Natalia.
And this is not a single fork, just another podcast about food and cooking. We're keeping it real.
Real. So when you
hungry.
see a sign in your neighborhood that says Afghan bread this way,
what do you think?
Well, we had to think, are they going to kidnap me? I don't think so. So I saw this sign and I thought it said, we drove by it and I said, did that say Afghan bread? Because in my mind it was Afghan puppies.
Yeah.
Because usually that's what you see signs for is puppies or something.
Or testicle festival.
Testicle festival. And I was like, Afghan bread, what does that mean? So I've seen it for a minute and I've driven by it. Couldn't help myself the other day. So now this is like 2 blocks over from my house and it's a street that I've never been down. And I pull down the street and this little girl comes running out to my car and, I'm pretty sure she spoke English, pretty good English. She was just confused by me. But it did say, like, if you're here for bread, honk. But she was there, so I thought, well, I don't need to honk. So I was like, what's Afghan bread? And she's like, it's like, bread. And I was like, thanks, that helps. Do I make a sandwich out of this bread? And she's like, no, like pizza, and I was like, okay, so it might be like a naan or something. So I was like, okay. She's like, 1 for $6 or 2 for $10. I was like, fuck it, give me 2. Let's live on the edge. I'll share with my friends. So as she goes inside to get the bread, this little boy comes and is just staring at me in the window. And I'm like, hi. And he's like, hi. And I said, do you live here? And he's like, no, I live over there. Because, kids will just fucking tell you everything. And I look over across the street and there's 2 little kids and they're all, I think, what are they? Afghani. They're all dark-skinned children and that's totally fine. But it's like this whole street. And there's a kid carrying a chicken, she's just like, here's my chicken.
Like
and
she's
probably like 3. And I was like, where the fuck? I'm in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm like, where the fuck am I? So this girl comes back out and this is a part. This is only part. This was a whole.
She's sharing part
this is a whole
with me.
Flat piece
I had a bite
bread.
of it. It's really good.
It's really very good. And it was $10 for 2. And
it's very yeasty.
It's very yeasty, but it's good for like a curry or like something that you want to like scoop up or it's really good. It's kind of, I don't think you'd describe it as a naan. What would you describe it?
No, it's not like a naan.
No.
It looks like it was, but it almost looks like it was put on a sheet pan.
Oh, yeah.
And then it just baked
Just didn't rise.
Yeah. But because it probably, it may smell yeasty, but since it didn't rise very much, it probably doesn't have much. It's probably got another leavening agent in it.
So don't be scared of buying random shit in your neighborhood is all I'm saying, especially if there's little chickens running around.
And if there's an arrow pointing you to
Afghan bread. Bread. I was like, bread, they're going to get all the women to go to the bread station. Because, bread. I probably will buy more from her because why not support them and give them some money.
Bring me some.
And their bread's good and I got to share with my friends. Yeah. And, hey, they're trying to make a buck. I'm good with that.
It's okay with me.
I don't know how to make that bread.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
No, because you probably need some kind of, I bet you don't need a tandoor or anything like that.
No.
But isn't that, no, I'm thinking of something else.
You're thinking of the outside.
The outside,
the flat.
But
the
that's
flat
not, but that's not a tandoor.
That's not a tandoor. Isn't a tandoor the...
Yeah.
Do you like that?
No, that's tagine.
That's a tagine.
Okay, so it is tandoor. Okay. So no, I don't have one of those, but it could possibly be made on something like that.
Yeah, or in the oven. Who knows?
Or your griddle.
Oh, yeah. I could probably make
your flat top.
Yeah. Bread on my griddle.
Bread
on my griddle.
Okay, what are we doing?
Oh, so
We're talking about Afghan bread.
Afghan bread.
But we're doing something else, aren't we?
There's got to be a name for it. I'll look it up. But in that process, I thought, well, that's interesting because I'm open to trying other foods, and I found a article: 22 best dishes in the world you must try once in your life.
In the world.
In the world. So, I mean, I can't get Afghan bread at the store.
No.
I can just gotta get down the street with the chickens.
Yeah.
So number one is sushi from Japan.
Oh.
We love sushi. And I agree. You should definitely try sushi.
Everyone should try sushi. And even if you don't think you like raw fish, and it's okay if you don't like raw fish.
Not
but
all
there
sushi.
are so many other choices now.
Yeah. Not all sushi is raw fish.
No.
You can get tempura. You can get sushi without fish.
Right.
California roll doesn't have fish, does it?
Yeah.
Does it?
I think it does. I think it has crabby crab or something
crab?
like that, or shrimp.
You can get cooked. You can get it without. It's not all just like a hunk of raw fish on top of a piece.
But that is good.
It is good.
The nigiri.
Rendang from Indonesia. I don't know what this is. It looks like a beef. Rendang is prepared by simmering beef with coconut milk.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Sounds delicious.
I love coconut milk.
Best spices including turmeric, garlic, lemongrass, ginger, chilies, and galangal.
Galangal. It's like a really intense ginger.
I bet that's really yummy.
It's a root just like ginger.
So that's Indonesia. So ramen from Japan. Do you like ramen?
Oh yeah.
Do you? I didn't know if you'd like that texture.
Oh no. I mean, it's noodles.
Yeah, it's noodles. It's soup.
Yeah.
You don't like
but
soup?
Lots of noodles.
Okay. So you're
mostly
okay.
Noodles.
So because it's mostly noodles, it's okay.
Yeah, because it's soupy, but it's not soup.
Tom Yam Goong.
Yeah, that's
Thailand. It's a type of sour and hot Thai soup prepared with shrimp, along with a lot of healthy herbs and spices.
You know, a soup I
amazing.
do really like. I know. Hot and sour soup.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't have anything in it.
I know. I love hot and sour soup.
I do like hot and sour soup. Do you like egg drop soup?
Nope, not really.
It's weird. I do like hot and sour soup too. Good hot and sour soup.
Yeah, it's the seasoning. It's the way it's flavored.
Yeah, it's the broth.
It's that balance of hot and sour.
Yeah. I agree.
I love that.
God, we're so hungry.
I'm so hungry.
Kebabs are from Turkey. Did you know that?
They originate from
a dish
Turkey?
Popular across the Middle East. Kebabs are originally from Turkey.
It's just Middle East. Oh, really?
That's what it says.
Okay, well, it's on the internet, so it must be true.
Must be. They consist of ground meat or seafood, fruits, vegetables. In some cases, are cooked on a skewer with a big fire underneath, just like a barbecue on the grill. I think kebabs are very mainstream.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you probably all had a kebab.
Yeah.
Pho from Vietnam. Do you like pho?
I love pho.
I want pho when I'm sick because I feel like it is a cure-all.
It's like chicken soup.
It is.
Vietnamese,
And I would rather have pho
Vietnamese.
than chicken soup.
Oh, yeah.
And I want pho when it's cold.
Outside.
Like really cold. Like you need to warm your soul. You know?
Because it is that way.
Oh, Peking duck from China. That's my favorite with the pancake.
Mm-hmm. Love that.
And the cucumber and the plum sauce. Oh, it's so
Stop
good. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, it's getting worse. Paella from Spain.
Okay.
This looks good. It's got the shrimp and the mussels in it.
So we teach paella.
We did a live paella.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can watch it. Is it still out there somewhere? It's out there
I'm
somewhere.
sure it's out there.
It's out there in the world somewhere.
Well, it's Facebook Live, so it's out there.
Snails sometimes. Steak and kidney pie in England. Okay, so this isn't as bad as it sounds.
No, I know.
Have you had a steak and kidney pie?
No, I haven't, but
Okay.
I can imagine.
It's really not bad. It says the Brits love their pies. That's true.
Yes, you
like
do.
a chicken pot pie.
Yeah.
And what steak and kidney pie is a piquant? Piquant. What does that mean?
Well, piquant to me means like kind of spicy.
Pie filled with diced beef, kidney, often of lamb or beef or pork, brown gravy, and fried onion. With all the buttery.
That's a lot like a pasty.
Yeah. It's really not bad. Hot water crust.
Yeah.
Okay. Apfelstrudel, Austria.
It's apple
More
strudel.
known as an apple strudel.
apple strudel.
I remember when my grandmother's not Austrian, but when she came one years ago, and it was Halloween because we were doing the pumpkin carving, and she's like, well, what are you going to do with all the pumpkin? Because we don't waste anything either. And she made pumpkin strudel.
Ooh.
And it was so good.
I love pumpkin almost anything.
It was so good.
I love pumpkin.
Pad Thai from Thailand.
It's not really.
It's not from Thailand?
Pad Thai is an American invention.
Oh, it says it's a common street food in Thailand.
Yeah, but it's not called Pad Thai. Pad Thai is something we created.
But is Pad Thai here with peanut sauce?
No.
Because this is like a noodles and shrimp and
very fresh looking.
Very fresh.
Pad Thai is supposed to be that way. So.
Goulash from Hungary.
Yeah.
Goulash is a stew meat dating back. A stew meat is stew meat. Yes, that's what it says.
It's meat for stew.
For stew. Main elements are a paprika. Goulash is beef, pork, veal, lamb. Meat is cut and seasoned. I like a good goulash. This is very different from the American goulash that we made.
Very.
Was that an online recipe?
That was in the recipe collection, yes.
Lasagna. Is lasagna from Italy?
Yes, it is.
We used those. What were those lasagna sheets we used the other day? Those were good.
Those are oven ready.
Those were good.
Yeah.
And you just cook them.
Yeah, if you don't have fresh pasta sheets, the oven ready lasagna sheets that you just buy them in a little box like that, and they're what's the brand? Barilla. And you don't have to boil them. You don't have to go through all that shit. You just put them in there. Layer them.
Yeah.
And they stay nice and al dente.
They're really good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Ooh, kimchi.
Yeah,
from Korea. Kimchi is fermented cabbage and radishes.
I've made kimchi.
Have you?
I have.
How'd you
make
it?
It all the time. Napa cabbage. You have to make the thing that makes kimchi is this seasoning mix that includes things like dried shrimp and sambal.
Can you buy that mix?
I don't know. Oh. I know you can buy kimchi in a jar now everywhere. I don't know. I haven't tried that, but it's because it's very particular to. It's like paella.
So how did you make it? Did you just buy all those individual ingredients? Okay.
Yeah, and then I made it several times, and it's a layering process with the Napa cabbage, and then you just kind of put it in a warm spot. You don't put it in the fridge.
In the bed?
Nope, put it in bed.
That's a warm, cozy spot. Fried chicken to the United States. Crunchy on the outside, juicy on the inside.
That's deep fried.
Dish first prepared in 1830s.
Really?
There you go. Oh, what's this? Dosa from India. India has a lot to contribute on Indian food. I'm so hungry. It's a pancake made from fermented rice batter. Oh, it's a pancake.
It's a roll-up.
I don't know. I've never had that. Masaman curry from Thailand.
Okay, another kind of curry.
Cardamom, cinnamon cloves, star anise, cumin, bay leaves, nutmeg. Is a mild, relatively rich curry of Thailand.
Yeah, that sounds
pizza. Pizza from Italy.
Naples.
Looks like it's got some arugula on it. That looks amazing. Hamburger in Germany. Is it from Germany?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hamburg.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Huh.
Who knew?
Popular dish of Germany consists of one or more cooked patties of ground meat, usually beef, placed right inside the sliced bread or bun. This is either pan-fried, grilled, or smoked.
Okay, now here's the thing. And my mom used to do this. She would try to sell me on a hamburger that was in between two slices of bread. Not a bun, bread.
But that's just because you didn't want to go to the store and get buns?
I don't know why.
That's a patty melt.
No.
Oh,
No, it was just a hamburger burger on a slice of bread with a slice of bread on top of it.
Oh, like a hamburger sandwich.
Like a hamburger sandwich. Yeah, it was like, I don't like that.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Well,
that's what she tried to eat, how she liked her hamburgers?
I don't know, but I remember, her feeding that to us. It's like,
ew.
On white bread.
With Miracle Whip?
No.
That might have changed your mind.
Mustard only.
Donuts. Donuts are pretty normal everywhere. I do think they're made very differently in different places.
Every single place.
Yeah, donuts are very different. Biryani is the rice.
Chicken biryani.
Yeah. Prepared by mixing curry and
another
rice.
Indian dish. Lots of Indian dishes.
Poutine. Have you had poutine?
No, I really want to try it. Though.
Really?
Yeah, because I love beef gravy. It has to be good gravy, though.
I think this is something that you have to get where it comes from. Like, you can't get this down the street at
Oh no,
Shake Shack or whatever.
No,
I wouldn't
no.
even have a Shake Shack. But this is like, you need to go to Canada and have poutine. Like, I don't think you can eat this anywhere else.
Or you need to go to a Canadian restaurant.
Right, because I think bad poutine is probably bad. Poutine includes French fries, cheese curds, topped with traditional brown chicken gravy.
Chicken gravy? I thought it was beef gravy. I guess I just assumed brown gravy
because
was
it was beef.
Beef gravy, yeah.
That's an interesting one. I don't know. I don't know if I'd like that.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't had poutine?
I've not.
Oh,
No.
I thought you had.
No.
Okay.
No, that's it.
That's all?
That's all we have to try from around the world. Some
Wow.
of these are very easy to get a hold of. You can get your Afghan bread. Oh, let's look that up. What's Afghan bread?
What is it called? It's just Afghan bread.
Because I'm sure there's a name.
Yeah, it has to have a name. But they can't put that on a sign and anyone say,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, I want that.
Yeah, I know. It says Afghan bread or nani Afghan. So
Nani?
It's nani. Nani.
Nani. No?
Flatbread that
Nan.
can be baked in a
Afghani.
tandoor.
Oh, it is done in a tandoor.
Yeah.
See?
Huh. Wow.
And what does it say about it?
It says this. What does this say?
Yeah.
It's a flatbread and
How do they use it?
can be
what do they-
oval. Oh, I don't know.
I want to know.
What is Afghan bread made of? Sometimes snowshoe naan. It's traditionally made with whole wheat.
Snowshoe?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's another name for it.
Snowshoe?
Snowshoe naan.
Like a snowshoe.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Like you put a shoe out in the snow.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's just another name for the bread. It's traditionally made with whole wheat flour and often contains nigella seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Typically made in
That
a
doesn't have anything
tandoor.
in
This
it.
doesn't.
That's just plain.
Can be used using a pizza. Can be made using a pizza stone.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know
what do
what
they
that
eat it
bread
with?
is.
What do they
That's
eat
what we
it
need to
with?
put on top is some oil and some what's that spices we get from
Zatar.
Zatar
Oh,
yeah, that'd be
yeah.
really good. What did they eat it with? What is Afghan bread called? What is the use of Afghan bread? Flatbread is served with almost every meal and is generally torn into shreds and used to wrap foods.
Okay.
So it's
sort
like
of
a pickup. Yeah.
Ethiopian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And conveyed to the mouth.
Conveyed.
And also to soak up liquids on the plate and or a stew.
That sounds so good.
Yeah.
I'm so
Oh, this said serve bread warm with Afghan scrambled eggs. What is Afghan scrambled eggs? Or with anything you like, this will go great with soup, stews, or curries. Yeah.
What is an Afghan scrambled egg?
Hold on, now we're moving on
Come
somewhere
on. A scrambled egg, come on. They must obviously put some kind of spice in it.
Afghan scrambled egg. Whoa. That looks
Is
like
it like shashuka?
Yes, that's what that looks like.
With Afghan naan. Afghan naan. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like shashuka.
Okay.
Oh boy, that's good too.
God, we
gotta go eat.
we
guys.
gotta go. We gotta go.
We gotta go. Stay fresh.
Adventure bags.